This is a great question and not too personal at all. I definitely don't mind sharing. So for me, obviously, a tubal ligation is a type of sterilization procedure. It is very, very effective in ensuring that you cannot have children. And I do not want children. I do not have children. I have no desire to have children. My husband does not want any more children. He has a grown daughter. And so a tubal ligation was the right decision for me. I have been wanting one for a few years now, and I decided now is the time. Um, there are a lot of considerations that you need to take into account when making a decision like this because, as my provider made abundantly clear to me, now that I have no tubes, she completely removed my fallopian tubes on both sides. The only way for me to have a child of my own would be through IVF, which, as we all know, is very expensive and not necessarily covered by your insurance. So it's definitely not a decision to make lightly, but for me and where I'm at in my life and the decisions that I am secure in making, it was the right decision. Additionally, my gynecologist had a very high suspicion that I have struggled with endometriosis. However, the only way to 100% diagnose endometriosis is through exploratory surgery. And I didn't want to have an exploratory surgery just to prove that I had something. So basically, our approach was to treat my symptoms as if they were endometriosis. And if the symptoms went away, then we had our answer. And they did. And so when she scheduled me for my tubal ligation, she said, if I see any tissue in there that looks to be endometrial tissue, I will take it out and we will send it for a biopsy. And she did end up finding some tissue that was suspicious for endometriosis. And so it was kind of a 2-in-1, where I, kind of got some validation that my symptoms from my periods were not just because I was fat, and it was actually because I have a disease. And that was very, very validating for me. I hope that this answered your question, and feel free to ask any more. I am an open book.